Yeah. The name of this poem is Obituary. You were never much of a man to me, you can't even see me, your son on the daily. See, I was born from my mother's womb and she assumed that you was going to be in the room soon, but you never came. You took no part of me being delivered onto this earth other than distributing sperm at birth. As a matter of fact, you and I don't even have the same last name. I mean, I was named after you. I mean, after you left her, my mother, for another she. You evacuated after you ejaculated and expect me to look you in the eyes and smile politely? Hell no. And hell no, you'd be joining them in the end after sending sins to your daughter and your sons. Your oldest one took every narcotic under the sun, divorcing Mary Jane because she was no longer stimulating, so Snow White became his new closest friend. Then she fell asleep, never to wake again. Strategizing, he came up with the crystal method and began seeking the heavens of angel dust, and continued to thrust that divine powder into his body until he reached the state of comatose. So he overdosed from suppressing his feelings of his memories of his beatings. So proceeding down the offspring timeline to your daughter whose father figure raped her body and her mind, and didn't even know what to do. So she took a 45 to her temple and shot herself with a reflection that she hoped was you. And after that tragedy, my mother sold her soul to the street corners of slavery, just to earn a little money so her only living offspring wouldn't stay hungry. Entering the world of prostitution, hoping to find a solution, but all she found was HIV. So in conclusion, her immune system began to plunder and fall quickly to the point where you were never much of a man to me, you can't even see me, your son on the daily. See, I joined the military because you were too damn lazy to raise me. I wish I could say that shit didn't faze me, but it does. Maybe one day, I will find a lady and we will have a baby and show true family love. Unlike you, I will be there to nurture my seed so he can grow, and not fertilize my weed so I can go traffic drugs to men, women, and children. But I will help my son through traffic, become a man, find a woman so he can have children, and to continue the legacy of a strong black man, rather than living the same stereotypical African American, a nigga, another bastard child to roam the late night streets, tagging cars for help on walls, or another young neglected adolescent teen becoming outline chalk artwork on sidewalks, choosing sides to walk on, looking down as you stalk shadows because you have nothing to look up to. But my child will look up through my eyes and gain his own vision, straying away from his grandfather's perception, because I don't want him to be lost in the ignorant abyss. And ignorance isn't bliss because it causes my intermediate family fatalities. And you weren't aware that your conscious, you weren't aware that your unconscious, you were unconscious that your subconscious constantly causes pain. You were never much of a man and you couldn't even see me, your son on the daily. You could never visit me, so I don't know why I came to visit you. Believe me, this was the last thing on my list to do. I felt obligated to attend your funeral. I really don't even know why I took the time to write you this obituary. Because you, in my eyes, you was an old bitch who was scary. You couldn't even confront me, your son, your only fucking living offspring. Despite all this anger and love I have for you, for some reason I still love you.